Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your Uncle Oski. Let's go for a walk. So story time, right quick, right? Before I get into my main point here, this will set that up. So earlier today, I was talking to one of my coworkers, right? And I could hear in the background that he was catching up on wrestling, like WWE. And I was like, "Oh, cool, man! You're watching Raw. That's awesome." Um, Now, granted, this kid's younger than me. I'm like 31. He's probably like around like 23, I guess. And he sounded so like embarrassed about it, and that I have two separate thoughts on that, right? So one, as someone who's been a wrestling fan on and off probably since I was like 6 or 7, I kind of get it, especially like when you're a teenager, because when you're a teenager, everything's fucking lame, right? Or at least that's how it was when I was a teenager. Like everyone's super judgmental of the shit you like, blah blah blah, right? But at the same time, I feel like I'm at a place now, and I feel like most people are at a place now where they just don't care, man. Like throughout my life, I've had so many niche hobbies slash likes that I really don't see the need to care about what anyone else kind of thinks about it. And I don't mean that in like a an arrogant way or anything. Like I have so many different interests. Some are, I guess, quote unquote, more socially acceptable than others. Like, I mean, I'm a big sports guy. I love slash watch and have participated in a lot of sports throughout my life. Still do. Now I don't participate in sports as much, considering I'm washed, I'm old, I'm dusted, but I still watch a lot of sports and I still watch a lot of YouTube videos on it, right? So I'm pretty caught up. And then on the opposite side of things, right? Before I would say like 20 whenever Attack on Titan came out, cuz Attack on Titan like really re Attack on Titan made watching anime like acceptable. But before that, like, dude, if you were watching anime, like, you were fucking weird. You were fucking lameo. Now it didn't help that like you had kids Naruto running throughout the hallways. I mean that's not gonna give any community like a good look, right? But all this to say, like I've been through the extreme spectrum of hobbies, right? From widely accepted to you got cooties, or you're disgusting fucking weeaboo because you're watching this anime shit, right? And now that I'm at 31, I've really gotten to this point, like I said earlier, where I really don't care what you think of the things that I do. And I even told that to my coworker. I was like, dude, you're good, man. Like, first of all, I like this shit too. So you don't have to worry about me, but like you really don't have to worry about what anyone else thinks either. I mean, like, it's your own time. It's your own hobby. Like what you like, man. And I guess this kind of goes for anyone out there too, because not everyone's like me. I get that. Like, you people are self conscious about all different types of things, and it's pretty rude to tell someone not to give a shit about it, about their own insecurities. But when it comes to your hobbies, dude, like, in the nicest way possible, no one cares about your hobbies. And again, I mean this in like the nicest way possible. But that's because no one gives a shit about you, dude. Like, people, a lot of people live their life so, God, tunnel vision wise, I guess. Like, people are so focused on themselves that they really don't have time to care about what anyone else is doing. And that's not even like a rude way either. Like, we're all going through so much right now. And trust me, out of all the things happening in the world right now, you know, whether it's economic, wars, potential famine looming, gas shortages, yada yada, trust me, the last thing that's on anyone's mind is caring that every Saturday you go play Magic the Gathering with the boys. It really is like such a non-issue. It's such a like, no one cares, man. And it's your hobby and it's your life. Like, we have only a certain amount of time on this earth. Whether you believe in an afterlife or not, I kind of don't. But who knows, that might change in the future. Who knows? Whatever. Do the things that you like to do, because if you're a full-grown working adult, here are two things. One, you spend most of the time in your life, you are preoccupied doing stuff that you don't want to do. You're working most of the time. You're doing chores most of the time. You're raising your kids most of the time, right? And along that same line, you are entitled to do with your money, which, you know, you can do whatever you want with your own money, dude. Like, you worked for it. If, I don't know, buying the latest One Piece issue gives you kind of like a reason to keep going every day, dude, buy it. Buy it. That's for you. That's not for anybody else. That's for yourself. Enjoy your money. Do what you need to do. As long as it's not actively hampering you. Like, if you love anime so much, you're spending, you know, money on figurines to the point where, like, you know, you can't pay your mortgage, or you can't pay your rent. You're going to be evicted. Like, then it's a problem. But at that point, it's probably just like a shopping addiction, and that's a whole different other thing. But life is too short to really live worrying about what others think of what you do with your money and your free time as a working adult. Who cares? Let them think whatever they want. Dude, pick up that volume of One Piece. You know, pick up that, you know, buy the next thing you want for your stamp collection. Buy your next train. You know, buy your next walking sticks for your hike. You know, do what you want, man. Life's free. It's yours. Do what you want. Live your life, baby. I don't know why that bothered me so much, but when he told me that, I don't know, man. Like, I just don't have time for that. And I felt so bad for the kid, too. Like, the kid is such a good kid, and he sounded so like, yeah, I was catching up to Raw last night. It's like, dude, cool, man. That's awesome. That's awesome, man. You have a passion for something. Consume it. Do what you want. Distill it. Enjoy it. That's all yours, man. That's the best advice I'd give anyone. You know? When it comes to certain things, if it's not hurting anybody else or yourself, it's your money. It's your time. Enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. That's all I wanted to get out today, man. A short one today, but impactful, hopefully, for anyone who needs to hear it. All right, guys, until our next hike, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.